So, in episode 80, we receive some new information on the universes, where we find out that each universe has a rank, and this rank is based on a mortal level. No one knows what this means, so all we can do is speculate, but many believe that it has something to do with the strength, while others think otherwise. I believe it has something to do with the evolution and the balance between destruction and creation. So, let's take a look at what was said in episode 80. After the fight between Gohan and Lavinda, which ended in a tie, the Grand Priest states that Zeno-sama was very moved that the beings of the lowest mortal level rank could put on such a wonderful fight. It was also said that Zeno-sama has evaluated all 12 universes and ranked them accordingly, having universes 1, 12, 5, and 8 at the top of the ranking system. These 4 universes are exempt from participating in the tournament because the average mortal level of these 4 universes are over 7. The other 8 universes, on the other hand, are considered low-level universes, and Zeno-sama was already planning to erase them at some point. These low-level universes are 2, 11, 3, 10, 5, 6, 7, and 9. And as was stated in episode 80, Universe 9 is the lowest ranking universe with a rank of 1.86. And Universe 7 is the second lowest ranking universe with a rank of 3.18. So let's talk about what may be the reasoning behind why these 2 universes are ranked the worst. We have little information on Universe 9, but the information that we do have is about the Supreme Kai Ro and the God of Destruction Sidra of Universe 9. Since Ro was introduced, he was pretty much shown as a douche, and it fits his description, which reads, the Kaioshin of Universe 9 tends to make fun of the other universes a bit. Sidra, on the other hand, is very timid, and this is very weird being that he is a god of destruction. His description reads, the god of destruction of Universe 9 is indecisive and hardly able to destroy anything. This is just speculation, but I believe that Universe 9 is overpopulated due to the fact that Sidra being so indecisive and hardly able to destroy anything makes me believe that there are too many planets in his universe, and Ro is probably still creating life at that. So basically you can say that the balance between destruction and creation is out of whack. But what I think everyone is really waiting for is, why is Universe 7 the second worst universe? So in episode 80, we see that Beerus and the Supreme Kai are having some type of argument in which Beerus states that it's Shin's fault, and Beerus says, you're always taking the backseat saying it's pointless unless mortals develop their planet level on their own. This tells me that possibly each universe has a ranking system inside of itself, and it's for the planet levels, and maybe the planet levels determine the universe average level. This also fits into my speculation, where I believe that the mortal level rank is based on the evolution and the balance between creation and destruction. But let's continue. The Supreme Kai then says, you're the one who's asleep all the time. This makes me believe it's a joint effort for both of them to better a planet's level. So let's dive deeper into this subject. In an interview with Akira Toriyama in 2013, he talks about the god of creation, the Kaioshins, in which he was asked, do they have the power to create things like planets? In which he says, rather than Kaioshin-sama making planets, he is able to provide the impetus for them to be born. What this means is Kaioshin-sama is able to give life forms a boost, and all he can just jumpstart the process. But let's continue. He will sometimes divide up one planet and increase the number of planets. He will even do things like create life forms or transplant them from another planet. But his basic job is to watch over the numerous planets. Because the number of planets is so very large, the 4 Kaiosamas help him out. They intervene if it appears that the world's balance will crumble, but they normally act as advisors for the new life forms and don't get involved. In order to provide a balance to the constantly increasing number of planets, the god of destruction destroys them, but he does not act on Kaioshin's orders. He destroys them according to his own individual judgment, except he is unpredictable, so he destroys even important worlds without a second thought, or when he finds it bothersome, let someone else act as an agent of destruction. So in episode 80, when we see the argument between Shin and Beerus, this makes me believe that maybe the balance isn't where it needs to be, and that it's both of their faults. And there are a few events that happen in Universe 7 where I believe that either the God of Destruction or the Supreme Kai should have intervened. The first being Kid Buu. Kid Buu was acting as an agent of destruction per se. He went on rampages, destroying planets with Bibidi. So I think that this wouldn't have alerted Beerus because he's just allowing him to go around acting as an agent of destruction. But I think one thing that Beerus didn't take into consideration is Kid Buu made his way to the Kaioshin's realm, and Kid Buu went on to kill Shin's fellow Supreme Kais who watched over each quadrant of the universe. And this shows me without a doubt Beerus was asleep at this moment, because why would he leave his life link to defend himself against Kid Buu? So this left Shin with the job of watching over every quadrant of the universe, and that's possibly thousands of planets and life forms that he has to look over by himself. The second event being the Saiyans of Universe 7 in the Saiyan Tuffle War, in which the Saiyans destroyed their home planet and migrated to Planet Plant and eradicated the Tuffles, who were very intelligent and skilled with technology. The Tuffles were probably decades ahead of Earth, and their potential with technology was probably limitless, and this probably reflected on the planet's level, and it was probably considered high quality. But the Saiyans killed them and renamed the planet Planet Vegeta, and was later destroyed by Frieza. The third being the Galactic Patrol lack of order throughout the universe due to them not being able to stop the Saiyans and Frieza's galactic army. And lastly, the reign of Emperor Frieza. Frieza was a tyrant who had a known total of 448 planets under his regime. This was stated in the Resurrection of F manga special. Frieza destroyed countless planets, including Planet Vegeta and other planets he kept under his boot. But what does these events, the Kaioshin and Beerus, have to do with Universe 7's ranking? I believe it has something to do with the lack of evolution, massive destruction, and the lack of creation that occurred in Universe 7. With over 400 planets under Frieza's regime and the planets that were destroyed by his hands, his armies, the Saiyans, as well as Kid Buu rampage throughout the universe, stopped the evolution of those planets, now allowing them to reach their full potential, in all making the planet's levels suffer, ultimately affecting the universe's mortal level rank. So let's look at the twin universe for Universe 7, Universe 6. So in episode 80, we basically were told that Universe 6 ranks higher than Universe 7. Why is that? So let's look at the counterparts. First, let's look at Frieza's counterpart, Frost. Frost, just like his counterpart, is an emperor. He is the emperor of Universe 6. But unlike his counterpart, he doesn't enslave hundreds of planets. Instead, he secretly starts war, but comes back as the hero and stops the war so he can sell the war-torn barren lands. And this is a two-sided coin. It could either benefit the planet's level or hurt the planet's level. Now let's look at the Saiyan counterparts in Universe 6. Unlike the Saiyans that once lived in Universe 7, they do not take and sell planets. Instead, they defend their universe by fighting evil. And most likely, all of the Supreme Kais in Universe 6 are still alive. That is if they have additional Supreme Kais to watch over the quadrants. So this makes me believe that a lot of these planets in Universe 6 was able to reach their full potential, so to speak, and increased their planet levels, and the conflict wasn't as massive as it was in Universe 7. And most likely Champa and Vados was doing a better job than Shin and Beerus. But it makes perfect sense, and we have evidence to back what is being said with events that occurred in the Dragon Ball series. I would like to see what you guys think in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this video, hide the shit out that like button and subscribe for more content like this. Peace out.